Bears fans, gather round, because what I'm about to unveil might just be the seismic shift we've been waiting for. The kind of change that could propel our beloved Chicago Bears into the stratosphere of greatness. Smash that like button if you believe this could change everything for the Bears. Picture this. The winds of change are swirling through Hollis Hall, whispering promises of a future where legends are born and victories are etched in the lore of our franchise. But could we be facing the end of an era or the dawn of something electrifying? In the heart of this suspense lies a figure many of us have come to trust, a name that has echoed through Soldier Field during countless cold, wind-chill-inducing Sundays. Longtime long snapper Patrick Scales, a name that resonates with reliability and dedication, is preparing to leave the only NFL home he has known. After almost a decade anchoring our special teams, Scales took to social media not just to say goodbye, but to remind us all of the bond he's forged with the city of Chicago. Chicago, you are a dream come true, he wrote, his words a poignant reminder that behind the stats and contracts are real emotions, families, and legacies intertwined with this historic franchise. But what will his departure mean for the Bears' future, and how will his unconventional role ripple beyond just his position? With Scales' absence in 2024, due to a debilitating back injury, what many considered a devastating blow, our team witnessed firsthand how one pivotal role influences the entire special teams unit. Remember the vaunted kicking woes of the past? The Bears cycled through a revolving door of kickers until they finally struck gold with Cairo Santos, who has become a beacon of hope at the position. But here's the catch. Santos' success can be traced back to Scales' bulletproof service. One might argue that without the consistency Scales provided, our kickers might not have found their footing, inciting a sense of urgency that led to Santos' breakout. So what happens now that we've lost that undercurrent of stability? Scales played in an astounding 122 games, with a staggering run of 99 consecutive games before that fateful injury last August. Yet, with the Bears' recent decision to re-sign Scott Daly, the writing feels like it's on the wall and end of an era that many fans still can't quite wrap their heads around. Fans have cheered and winced through each snap, each moment, encapsulated in the stadium's electrifying atmosphere. Is it just a simple transition, or are we witnessing a deeper unraveling of the very fabric of Bears football? Insiders are buzzing, and every passing day without a contract for Scales fuels the speculation surrounding his next chapter and spot in football history. But let's take a step back and consider the bigger picture. What does this mean for the Bears' future? With new head coach Ben Johnson at the helm, the team is evolving, shifting like a hawk eyeing its prey. All three specialists, Daly and Cloutey, are locked in for 2025, leaving us all pondering. How will they adapt without the glue that held them together? Imagine what a cohesive special teams unit could mean for a franchise on the brink of redefining its identity. Moreover, while the return specialist roles seem primed for a shakeup, particularly with the addition of all-pro returner Devin DuVernay, is it enough to overshadow the emotional void Scales leaves behind? The mark Scales has left on our locker. Room culture is not simply about his on-field performance. This is a player who understood Chicago, who mingled with the fans, and who helped craft memories spanning the great seasons and the long rebuilding years. So here's the burning question. Bears faithful, are we really ready for the future if it means relinquishing one of the most steady presences we've seen? Are we willing to bet on the unknown has been a figure of stability for nearly a decade? What lies ahead could redefine our special teams and potentially elevate us in ways we've only dreamed about. Right now, our hearts beat with anticipation and trepidation as we watch the clock tick down toward a new era, forged in the fires of past experiences but still untested. As the winds howl around Hollis Hall and memories from the past race through, our minds we can't help but wonder, what follows this emotional farewell? What ripple effects will cascade through the Bears organization as we chase the dreams of glory in a league that never stops spinning? Stay tuned, Bears fans. The journey is far from over, and as we brace ourselves for the impending changes, one thing is certain. This is just the beginning of a thrilling saga yet to unfold. And as we stand on the precipice of what's next, the question remains, what does the future hold for our Chicago Bears? If you believe this pivotal moment in Bears history could signal the rise of a new era, smash that like button and let's dive deeper into this storm of change. The reality is sinking in, and the implications of Patrick Scales' departure echo throughout Hollis Hall like a shockwave. With the clock ticking, the Bears organization is at a crossroads, balancing on the edge of nostalgia and ambition. As we look ahead to the 2024 season, the potential roars louder than ever. Who will rise to fill the void left behind by a stalwart like Scales? The whispers of Scott Daly stepping into the spotlight have some fans concerned. Granted, his recent performances have shown promise. However, history has proven that stepping into the great unknown isn't just about skill. It's about composure. Under pressure, Scales epitomized that calm, a soothing presence amid the chaos of game day. In 2018, the Bears ranked 7th in special teams efficiency, largely due to that unwavering stability. Statistics reveal a glaring truth. Without the right snapper in the lineup, teams can quickly unravel. Look no further than the 2020 Cincinnati Bengals, who experienced a season plagued with botched snaps. Their special teams unit fell to 32nd. In league rankings, is this the path the Bears will tread? They can effectively transition and adapt. The potential for what the Bears can become with new additions, particularly the electrifying Devin DuVernay, is tantalizing. His all-pro credentials create an intoxicating mix with our burgeoning offensive unit under Ben Johnson. Yet, could Scales' absence cast a shadow over this potential? The emotional chemistry forged in the locker room can't simply be replaced with strategy or talent alone. While fans scan the roster for hope, it's worth remembering the past. How long did we mourn the trades of Walter Payton and Brian Urlacher? Each time, it felt like the end of an era, yet fresh faces rose to create new legends. So could this turbulent departure pave the way for a hero yet to emerge? We've seen rebuilding phases before, and often they unveil hidden gems. One such gem could very well be Riley Patterson, who with just enough consistent support might elevate his kicking game to levels we've all dreamt about. With a strategic mindset, Johnson might just weave together an ensemble that could redefine special teams play and ignite the passion of fans throughout Chicago again. But make no mistake, the absence of Scales isn't merely a footnote. It's a crossroads laden with echoes of both uncertainty and opportunity. Meanwhile, our rivals in the NFC North, namely the Packers and Vikings, are sharpening their claws, craving any chink in the Bears' armor. Green Bay, thriving under a fresh quarterback, is ready to pounce at any hint of weakness. Minnesota aims to capitalize on any lack of cohesion. In this fierce division, will the Bears emerge stronger or fracture under the pressure? The pivotal games against these rivals are not just matchups. They are existential battles fought with honor for a city that believes in resurrection. And what of the fans? The faithful who cheer from the corners of Soldier Field, who witness the highs and lows through the seasons. Their hopes are woven into the fabric of this narrative, amplifying every emotion. They deserve victories that adorn the history books. And yet, as the clouds gather over the horizon, one must ponder, will we emerge as warriors or succumb to the weight of tradition and the ghosts of past heroes? With each passing moment, the stakes climb higher and the suspense thickens like the autumn fog that rolls over Lake Michigan. Are we prepared to endure the growing pains of transformation? As the season approaches, the weight of Scales' absence, his laughter ringing through the hallways, the calm under pressure will challenge our spirits. But remember, Chicago, amidst this uncertainty lies the wild potential of new beginnings. The heart-pounding anticipation builds as our franchise stands at this precipice. Will we witness the birth of an undeniable dynasty or the crash of dreams unfulfilled? Can this transition become a baptism by fire that forges a championship caliber? Squad? Or will we be left wondering what could have been? As the thunderous roars of our fans echo across the city, the ultimate question remains: are we ready to embrace what's coming, to unleash the future of Bears football? The answer waits. In the balance, teetering on the edge of belief and hope,